Welcome and bienvenue to my video. My name is Ian Smith and this is my Philadelphia Flyers vlog. Today is Friday, October 24th, 2014, and the Flyers did not play tonight or last night. They played Tuesday night against the Chicago Blackhawks and lost 4-0. And they played the Pittsburgh Penguins on Wednesday night and won 5-3. They play tomorrow night against the Detroit Red Wings at home. It's their first home game in 3. They're playing the Detroit Red Wings. Hopefully they can get the ball rolling after their huge win against the Devils, who are looking really good this year. But that's what we're talking about. Earlier today, Ron Hextall, the former great goalie for the Philadelphia Flyers, who won the playoff MVP award in this rookie season, even though they didn't win the Stanley Cup. I think it's the Conn Smythe Trophy. Yeah, Conn Smythe. Ron Hextall, he's a general manager for the Flyers. It's his first year after Paul Holmgren has been the general manager for many seasons now. Has announced that Braden Coburn, the Flyers defenseman who has not played all season, is going to be out for 4 weeks with the same lower body injury. Now, apparently, I heard that I was reading that on Tuesday before the Chicago Blackhawks game, when they were going to put him in, and apparently Craig Berube was going to put 7 defensemen in and try to work him into the lineup. He had trouble skating. He had leg pain or discomfort with skating, so I guess that's why they thought the injury was back. So now he's out for 4 weeks. They placed him on the injured reserve, and even, which is bad news since Braden Coburn's pretty much their best defenseman right now since Kimmo Timonen is gone, and Michael DeZoto I don't think has proven himself yet quite worthy yet for me. But Andrew McDonald, who I think he was also a former New York Islander who we picked up I think in the off season, the off season, not yeah, he's also, they picked him up last season. Yeah, they picked him up last season, or the beginning of last season. He's out. He blocked 2 shots on Wednesday night against the Pittsburgh Penguins, including one by Penguins defenseman Paul Martin in the final seconds of it was like a minute 50 left when the Penguins had pulled the goaltender and they were just shooting away trying to get the score. So he blocked a shot there. Now he's out 4 weeks. Okay, apparently Shane Gottisbehere was a defenseman. I thought he was a forward, but they are also bringing him up. Okay. Okay, that is new news. Okay, I'm sorry. Mark Alt is not going to be brought up, it looks like. Okay, yeah, Mark Alt is not going to be brought up. I didn't know Shane Gottisbehere was a defenseman. That's it, Gottisbehere. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He is not a forward, he's a defenseman, and he's going to replace. He was a Flyer 78th overall pick a few years ago. Played, obviously, this past season. He still played in college, even though he was drafted in 2012. And he won the NCAA championship. So I thought they would bring him both up. After I saw that, I should have read the whole article. Yeah, but Mark Alt is not going to be on the team now. It's going to be Shane Gottisbehere, and he looks pretty good. He scored 9 goals in 42 games for the Union Dutchmen. which is good because that's kind of like an offensive defenseman. I think that's more like what Chemo Tiemann is, but we want to see how tough he is because I think the Flyers are lacking toughness right now. But yeah, so big news. Andrew McDonald is going to be replaced by Shane Gostisbehere. Mark Olds not going to be brought up. Braden Coburn is on the injured reserve. Andrew McDonald's just going to be out. And Zach Rinaldo. Last thing, Zach Rinaldo is also going to be out Saturday because if you remember watching the game, they said that they haven't seen Zach Rinaldo since the first period, so he's out with an upper body injury. I think he took a hit in the first period, so he's going to be out. And Flyers are playing the Red Wings on tomorrow night, on Saturday night. Red Wings lost to the Penguins. Of course, they're doing good defensively this year. Not so well on the offense. Let me look it up real quick. So they're not doing good. Last time I checked, I think they were averaging like 1.5 goals per game, and their against was like 2, which is good defense, but that's even worse for goals for. Okay, so goals per game. Okay, Flyers are 10th in goals per game, which is good. So defense is horrible. Or not doing too good, I should say. Detroit is 24th in the league. They're tied. It's actually Los Angeles. They only have 2.9 goals per game. They have 1.71 goals against per game. So they have really good defense. Not so much on the offense, but let's do it. You know, I think Detroit Red Wings, they're not as good, obviously, as when they won the Stanley Cup, a few years back. Before I was in high school, right before. Other current roster. Henrik Zetterberg, he's still playing. Yeah. Jimmy Howard, yeah. It's kind of a different team from years past. And yeah, same head coach. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just see if the Flyers can just keep the ball rolling against the Penguins. So we'll see.